Hello, my name is Steve Buchanan, and I'm here to talk about weight loss surgery. This is going to be both an informative conversation and around the procedure and a look at how it affected me personally. See, I had gastric bypass surgery around almost a year ago. But first, let's go back a little bit in history. I wasn't always heavy. In fact, when I was in high school, I was a gymnast and a diver. I never really had a problem with my weight. I ate whatever I wanted, however much I wanted. Never bothered me a bit. When I graduated, I joined the Navy. And that's kind of when I started putting on weight. And I went from 180 pounds to 220 pounds in the 8 years that I was in the military. I still ate the way I wanted to. I never really changed that. Being an athlete, I figured I'll lose the weight. I can cut whenever I want. It'd be easy. I got out of the military and it just kept climbing, my weight. I couldn't keep it off. Nothing I tried. I tried Weight Watchers. I tried Atkins. I tried just normal dieting. Nothing was working. I reached up to about 330 pounds. Then I got a phone call from my doctor. They had run some labs and I got told that I had diabetes. And I was 35 years old, diabetic, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I decided to go see my doctor and see what my options were. And they put me on a medication, and it helped regulate my glucose levels, but it made me sick. I tried for almost a year sitting on that medication, and it really never helped. And I finally made a decision that I was going to look into this gastric bypass surgery or weight loss surgery. What did that mean? What was it going to entail? How was it going to help me? Was this really going to work? You hear all kind of different stories from other people. Some say that it worked great and they're doing wonderful, and some say, oh, I know a friend of mine who had the procedure done and now he's bigger than he was before, those kind of things. So it was really scary. So I decided it was time to go take a look. So I met with my PCP, and she got me a referral to go see a surgeon that would inform me on the procedure. When I met him, I was terrified. I didn't know what to ask him. I didn't know anything about the process. I had heard a lot of things, like I said, but I didn't feel comfortable. Didn't want to say anything. The doctor was completely cool. He sat down, he joked around with me, he calmed me down, and he explained things. Most importantly, he explained how these things work and how they are going to go through which procedures. So there was 3 procedures that he explained to me, and one of them was gastric bypass, one of them was gastric sleeve, and one of them was lap band. And he said right off the back, nobody does a lap band anymore. It's very easy to eat around. Basically, there's not really a change. It's more of a restrictor on your stomach that just forces the food to go down slower, so you feel fuller faster. And what really got me was with the gastric bypass was the fact that I could reverse my diabetes and my high blood pressure, my high cholesterol, all those things I had about a 90% chance of reversing, and even in fact curing it in some cases. And so I finally picked to do the gastric bypass, and I thought, okay, perfect, I'm ready, gastric bypass, let's go. Well, picking the procedure was about the easiest part. Going through the process to get approved for the procedure, however, was unbelievably unbearable. I had to go through a 3-hour psych evaluation to determine if I was a suitable candidate. They wanted to know if my depression level was so high that I couldn't take doing the surgery. I had to do 3 months of medically supervised weight loss, which means is exactly what it sounds like. I had to go meet with a doctor once a month to tell me if I was losing weight or not. That was pretty difficult because I love food. I wanted to eat and drink whatever I wanted, so I kept having to think about what the doctor would tell me, and he told me when I met with him was, if it's green and does not look good, eat it. So that's what I did. And I kept trying and kept trying and kept trying, and it was about 6 months before I finally got down enough to where they would approve me. And I thought, okay, this is perfect. I'll get it all taken care of. Now I should be fine, right? So I met with my doctors. They said, oh yeah, you're good to go. Now we're going to send everything into your insurance company to see if you get approved. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I thought I already did all this, and turns out I hadn't. So I went through all that just to get the pre-approval to do the approval. So luckily, I did get the approval from my insurance company because I had lost some weight on my own and I had all of these pre-existing conditions, and so I was approved. And then the hardest part, was going through a 3-week of nothing but Slim Fast shakes and raw vegetable diet. I wanted to kill myself. It was terrible. I barely made it. But after that, I had my surgery, and I've lost 157 pounds so far. And it hasn't been a year yet. It's actually 5 days away from being a year. Now I run, I swim, I walk, I play with my kids, I go for walks with my wife. I have a new lease on life. So if you're thinking about having this weight loss surgery, I would say 100% go for it. It will be a life-changing decision for you. It was for me. It was for a lot of people I know. I still go every month to a group therapy, with other people who have gone through the procedures and other people who haven't, and who are just getting ready to go through procedures. And it's a big community, and we all help each other. And it's really helped me become who I am today. And I love myself more than I ever have. And I am able to love my family more and be around my family more, which was the number one thing that I ever got out of this. So if you're looking into these procedures, know that it's not an easy way. It really isn't. But if you stick to the program and you do what you're told, it can be a wonderful, wonderful outcome. So good luck. God bless, and have a great day.